Hello, my name is William, and today I'm going to talk about prosmatics, but more specifically about personal space. Personal space is the distance a person tries to keep from someone else when interacting or just in general. Personal space has four different categories, which are all determined by distance and how comfortable we feel when people are within that distance. The first category is intimate. People who fall into intimate group are usually close friends, family members, significant others, children, etc. The distance for people who fall into the intimate group is usually within 18 inches, and these are people we feel extremely comfortable with and don't mind uh, hugging or having our hands over their shoulders, laying our head on their shoulders, stuff like that. Personal space is for people we interact with sort of often, or they people or strangers can even fall into this category. It just depends on the situation. For example, friends we aren't that close with, or co-workers can fall into this category. They are people, coworkers or people we interact with, but we keep a distance from them of 18 inches or 4 feet, somewhere in between there. And this is because we don't feel comfortable when they are within our intimate space, because we are not at that level of comfort with them yet. And another situation could be like at a store. Strangers could be in your social space, but maybe I mean, in your personal space, but this could be mainly because they're also they're trying to get an item from the same area as you, or the line is crowded and they don't have much room. And yeah, the next category is social space, which is usually between 4 and 12 feet. This is usually for like public speakers or teachers. These are the people that fall into this group. Teachers and like public speakers are usually not people you have like day-to-day conversations with about like your personal life or just in general asking how their day's been, but they they are usually within 4 and 12 feet from you, because there are people who are trying to teach you, but they can't be far they can't be too far, because then that way they won't be able to teach you. But they're not too close, because they're not looking to become best friends with you or anything like that. And then the final category is public space, which is mainly for being in public and being around strangers. People in general usually try to keep a good distance between themselves and complete total strangers. Like out in the park, families keep their distance from each other if they're not there together. Like a family could be having a picnic and another family could be having a picnic, but they won't sit down right next to each other because they're complete strangers and don't feel comfortable. So they are usually more than 12 feet away, and they'll both set up. Maybe one will set up at one side of the park and one at a different side of the park, because they don't feel comfortable being with this other family. And so yeah, personal space really has to do a lot with how comfortable we feel with others and how comfortable we are with how close they are to us. And that's what mainly categorizes people into which group they fall, just how comfortable we are when we are interacting with them, or how comfortable we are with complete strangers being near us and stuff.